You're phenomenal. You're amazing. Stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and God loves you. Welcome and welcome back to She's So Well's YouTube channel. Hey, how's everybody doing out there today? I thank you for taking the time out of your day to tune into my channel and see what I got going on, because you could have been anywhere. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here today and click on this video. So this video is going to be explaining why I chose to breastfeed beyond 1 year old. So there's many benefits to breastfeeding beyond 1 year old. One of those being that anytime you get sick or your baby gets sick, if you get sick and you breastfeed your baby, you transfer the antibodies to whatever the sickness is that you have to your baby to protect their immunity so they don't get sick from that same virus, like whatever it may be. And especially when we got this COVID-19 running around, you really want to be careful and mindful of what you're giving your baby. Not to mention, there's a shortage on formula. There's many moms who have made the decision to continue breastfeeding after a year because of the shortage of formula. So mind you, they have started making formulas for older babies, for babies beyond 1 year old, to continue giving them valuable nutrition, especially those who may not transition to whole milk. Not all babies transition to whole milk like that. Sometimes it's a process. So I made a decision to breastfeed beyond a year, despite, baby having teeth, despite baby being very active and moving around, busybody, because I know the health benefits are far more important than my personal opinions about breastfeeding. I think it's very important to be able to breastfeed your baby as long as possible. Breastfed babies just turn out being so much more at advantage than a baby that's not breastfed, than a formula-fed breastfed baby. That why wouldn't you want to make the decision to continue on breastfeeding if you're able to? If there's no health risk or dampering you from actually continuing on your breastfeeding journey, I would say continue on the journey. Continue on the journey until your baby's ready to end the journey, because it only ends up being more beneficial to your child. The more breast milk your child gets every day after turning a year old, the more health benefits your child gets. Like, your child is just less at risk of certain viruses and things of that nature. And one thing I always hear a lot is, it's a mental thing with breastfeeding. When you continue on beyond a year, it's a mental thing. You have so many things that breastfeeding can get in the way of, especially if you co-sleep. I co-sleep, so my baby sleeps in the bed with me and my husband. And it's very hard. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to be completely authentic with y'all, to be intimate with a baby right in the middle. It's very hard. It's not impossible, because we show trying for baby number 6. Okay. But it is very hard, especially mentally, especially when you're a woman. Like, women, we got to be in the mood. Things got to be right. You know what I'm saying? And a baby right there is not the mood. Okay. It's just not right. I mean, for a man, they don't care. They don't care. They'll get it how they live. You know what I'm saying? But for a woman, it's mentally going to be hard to be able to get what you need out of intimacy with a baby, right? So let's just be real. You have to be creative. You have to take advantage of the moments that you're not in the bed with a baby. You know what I'm saying? Be intimate in the middle of the day when your baby's taking a nap and you can go to the bathroom or anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You could do anything. There's ways around that. There's ways around everything in life. Trust me when I tell you, there's ways around everything. But I really wanted to put up this video for my breastfeeding moms that's struggling to make it past their breastfeeding journey, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, a year. And to know that another mom is going strong with a baby that's 17 months, still nursing, biting me. She's busy. She wants to go everywhere, do everything on the boob. And sometimes it can be frustrating. Sometimes it can be draining. But we make it through the day, and we look at the positive benefit over the negative benefits. We focus more on the positive aspect of breastfeeding and leave the negative over here. We don't really focus on the negative, because the negative will take us off the journey. If we focus too much on the negative, we will then lose sight of the journey, you know? So it's very important when you're a breastfeeding mom that you give yourself grace. It's very important when you're any mom to give yourself grace, but especially breastfeeding moms, because we go through a lot emotionally, mentally, physically. We just want to do what's right for our baby, and we constantly beat ourselves up. We go back and forth, but if we're doing this right, you're doing great, mom. If you're watching this video today, I'm here to tell you, if nobody else told you today, you're phenomenal. You're amazing. You're loved. You're appreciated. You're accepted. You are an amazing mom. You're great. Strive for that. Continue to tell yourself these things so that you can push on the journey and continue breastfeeding as long as you may need to. As long as you may need to. And if you got a pump to still be able to give your baby breast milk, then pump. That's what I love about breastfeeding, is it's diverse. It's not one size fits all. It's what works for you. So what works for you might not work for her. What works for her may not work for you. So keep that in mind when you're on your breastfeeding journey. Everybody's journey is not the same. Don't compare your success to her success. Your success is not her success. Her success is not your success. Everybody's success is different on breastfeeding journeys. So keep that in mind as well when you're going through your breastfeeding journey, that everybody's different. And the more you compare yourself to a mother you've seen on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, the more you are then in turn going to exhaust yourself, overwhelm yourself. Take in the knowledge, take in the resources, seek out the support. The communities are out there. As a matter of fact, I have on, if I take this shirt off, I have another shirt underneath here for my Rock City Baby Cafe. And I'm going to show y'all the back. Okay, I'm going to put this camera up, y'all. This is my resource. Can y'all see it? This is how I was able to continue on my breastfeeding journey, because I had this valuable resource called the Baby Cafe, and they were so valuable. To be able to be around a group of women that understand the journey, it's really, really priceless to be around a group of women. It's priceless. It's really, really priceless to be around a group of women that understand your breastfeeding journey. Not everybody understands. Not everybody gets it. Not everybody knows the struggles that come with breastfeeding. So keep that in mind when you're on your breastfeeding journey today, that you can do it. You got this. Nobody can tell you otherwise, because I told you you could do it. I told you that it's possible for you to breastfeed if that's what you choose to do. If you choose to breastfeed beyond 1 year, that's you. Don't let anybody determine your success, because it's your decision. It's your decision if you want to breastfeed beyond 1 year old. And I think that if you don't have any medical conditions, there's nothing physically stopping you from breastfeeding, I'd say continue on the journey as long as you can. Remember, you're phenomenal. You're amazing. Stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay beautiful. And God loves you. And I love you. And I thank you again for taking the time out of your day to stop and visit my YouTube channel and see what I got going on over here on the She So Well's YouTube channel. Until next time, stay blessed. Bye.